Good morning. Cheers. So my last video, I kind of hinted at a new change, and this video is going to talk about it. So I am still living in my van, and the news is that I got another Honda Pilot. So look, hear me out for a minute. I got a 2015, hi Rubes. I got a 2015 Honda Pilot. It has the lowest miles of any car I've gotten in a long time. The cars I've gotten have been close to 200,000. This one is a little bit over 100,000, so that's exciting. It's short-term financing, so I'm not paying any interest, and I'll be able to pay it off like really soon. So financially, it was an investment, but it's not a bunch of added debt. So there's that. The other con is that it's now two vehicles that I'm responsible for. It's like a little trickier to be like a mobile and just pick up and go. I have to kind of think things through a little bit. But here are all the positives about it and why I decided just to go for it. I'm really determined to work towards land in a tiny home. If you've been following the channel, you know that. And that's kind of my whole reason behind, living in a vehicle has two parts. One is to save towards land in a tiny home, to be able to get financially stable and be in a position where I can afford some land in a tiny home. I knew that spending most of my money on rent wasn't going to be it. But if I was able to reduce my biggest bill or eliminate my biggest bill, that I would have a little bit more financial freedom, not only to travel, but also to work towards my end goal, my major end goal of having land in a tiny home. So I've been reflecting a lot, and now's the time for action. And so I'm thinking, how am I going to work towards this goal? And I also don't want to run this van into the ground. Driving it around, in the last video, I put a little clip of, some of you mentioned that might be the shocks. I appreciate that. It's not. It's all my build. So yeah, if there was the shocks, that would be, thank you for that feedback. I appreciate that. And I love when you guys recommend things like that, especially mechanically, because I don't always know. That's just the build. This plywood and this curtain rod and everything shaking, and it's really fairly stable, but going over some of those speed bumps, it's just time to park it for a little bit. I want to be able to leave my stove out for a while. I want to have my books set up and have them on a pile on the desk. I just don't want to be moving my home so much. At least I'm talking a couple months here, 2 to 3 months. And then you'll probably see me taking this van on another road trip. But for the next 2 to 3 months, this van's going to be in some long-term parking, and then use my new Honda Pilot to DoorDash again. So I've really enjoyed traveling around the US and taking time and slowing down. That's not done, but I'm just kind of working towards this next step of my journey. So for the next couple months, probably about half my videos will be DoorDashes. The dash and chats that I used to do, they're back. And it'll be in not my 2006 Honda Pilot. I don't have that anymore. It'll be in my 2015 Honda Pilot. The great thing about this car too is that I could take it on road trips. It's better on gas mileage, and I know from living in my Honda Pilot before that there's enough room back there. I'm not gonna do a kitchen build and everything. I'm gonna do just a bed setup, but I'll make a video about what I do with that car. Right now, it's still so new to me that I'm just getting used to how to turn it on, start it, stop it. In a few minutes, Ruby and I are gonna head into the Honda Pilot. She's gonna go to doggy daycare for the day, and I'm actually gonna take the Honda into the Honda dealer to get it kind of looked over and yeah, oil change and things like that. So that's the new adventure. I'm the owner of 2 vehicles now. A little harder to navigate and figure things out, but there's more opportunity. I did share this with Patreon, and I liked somebody's comment. They said it's like, oh, now you have like a bedroom, and then your van's like your living room and stuff like that. It is kind of like that. Like I have like an addition to my home. So there's just a lot of options. This is a new step. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this journey and being a part of this journey. And, you know, I can't say it enough, so I'll say it again. All the supportive comments and the kind words, you guys are amazing. This community is amazing. And I don't feel like I'm on this adventure that my life has been alone. And it's amazing because I might not respond to every comment, but they come in at just the right time. You know, I might be driving, I might look at it a little bit later, but when I read those, a lot of times I'll get a comment that is so kind at just the right moment and so supportive and just what I needed to read at that exact moment. So thank you guys. I'm not sure you know how much of a positive impact you're making in my life, and I hope I can express my gratitude to you. So thank you. And I hope you have fun with the dash and chats. Yeah, and there'll still be cooking, and I'm excited to, you know, to have a little more downtime, a little more space. I can spread out in my van and work on the cookbook and things like that, and not have to pack everything up. And so there's a lot of stuff in the works. That's the news, guys. Anyway, it's time to get going on to this day of door dashing. Let's go. All right, so I just dropped the new car off at the Honda dealer, so it can get its like checkup and everything. They said it'll take about an hour and a half. So on the way here, I drove by like an RV dealer. So I figured maybe we'd go check out the RVs, like do some walkthroughs, since we have a little time while we're waiting. Not that I'm looking for an RV. I really am kind of set on a tiny home, something that's fixed. Maybe that would be an RV. Maybe that would be a teardrop trailer. Start over. Teardrop trailer. Teardrop trailer. Maybe it would be a teardrop trailer. I'm not sure. So we're gonna go find out. All right, here's the Kodiak Club. And let's see. He said this one could the car could pull, actually, the new car that I just got. So this is kind of cool. It has like the bed area there. You know, it has a little table. Hi guys. I could eat and cook here. It's like a little shaky. I would have to get used to that. I do like, oh, that's just like that's just like painted on. It has a fridge, which is kind of nice. It has these bunks. I don't need that. And then a bathroom with a shower. That's kind of cool. Little bathtub. And the bed looks pretty spacious, which is nice. I'm not sure. I mean, if I'm going to go this route, I'm not sure how I feel about it being like, maybe, I don't know. Like, I'd almost only need this. That's nice to have a little hanging area. It's cool that the Honda could tow it, actually. And the TV. It's pretty big, a pretty big bed, and it's kind of like in the van. It could be used as a couch area too.
Really nice couch. I used it about 4 or 5 times. Another person is just not using it. Sold it to us.
I like the interior. I like the
nice
see this
space.
layout. Yeah, I like
Nice
this layout.
Open. The nice walk-around queen bed is very favorable.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow,
This
look.
is a really nice coach. I mean, these are built all aluminum frame. It's on a double axle, which will tow a lot nicer for you.
You know I had to try out the bed. It's actually really comfortable. Storage underneath the bed. That's nice. And drawers. Yep, that's really nice. This has more of the feel I'm going for. And then the bathroom. Okay.
This is a 2021, and I've got it for looks like $23,500.
Okay, so okay. I like this. This is kind of nice, actually. Coat closet, cleaning supplies. This is nice because this could probably be like a sleeping area if need be. And it's like a nice welcome place here to have like people come in. I just don't love the prefab everything, but the fact that my Honda could pull it, my new car, that's kind of exciting. All right, well that certainly got the wheels turning. That second one was so nice. Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. So I'm like, if I was living in an RV and I had my car, that would be amazing. The wheels are turning over here in my head. I thought I was just gonna spend a little time, but now I'm like, yeah. He said the payments would be like $225 a month. I just don't know if I can pull that off at this, like if the financing pieces. But the total cost was like $23. I'm not sure. Because it's, the nice thing about the van is I can park it anywhere. But now I have 2 vehicles. So I already have to be figuring out like where, so the van is like long-term parking. Whether it's like at a campground, you know, it's boondocking on some land, street parking long-term. Because I can't every day move both cars. That's too much running around. So, yeah. If I'm having that somewhere, it might as well be like a really comfortable, cozy RV. I don't know. This is amazing, but yeah, stepping stones. Anyway, walking back to see about the Honda. I don't know if it's ready, but I'm back. So, all right, I got my car back. Everything looks great. It runs smoothly. They said everything looked really good. And what I got done was I ordered these off Amazon because I only had this, and it didn't have like a, you know, like where you can like press the button. It didn't have a fob, I guess. It was just a key. So I ordered these from Amazon for like $15. Ah, there's like a hair on my finger. Okay, there was 2 of them, and they program them for $85. So, and then they cut the key. So that was like $115. So I have these, and I don't know if it'll work. Maybe not from the inside. I know the panic button works because I accidentally set it off in the place, like a whole room away. So yeah, I got that done. I got an oil change, and I got this glass replaced. This was broken. So that was cool. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go door dashing. First time in so long. I'm so excited, you guys. But before I do that, I'm gonna get some food. It's about noon. Good time to start door dashing, but I came to Jersey Mike's. I'm gonna get a sub because they have gluten-free subs. I'm gonna order myself a sandwich and a drink just to get started with, and then get going on this DoorDash. I don't have to pick up Ruby until, well, 7 at the latest. So I miss her, but you know, I also want to get door dashing, take you guys along for this DoorDash. So yeah, we'll see how the afternoon unfolds. But right now, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. All right, I got my sandwich. I'm super excited. I got the huge one. I also got some chips. So it's a mess. Look at this. This is my food for the day, right here. And I might put the chips in it. I'm thinking I'll do that. Yeah, napkins would have been a good thing to grab. It's okay. I'm gonna put a few chips on. Added crunch. Now this is good. All right, I'm ready to go. Turn the DoorDash app on. I think I'm procrastinating at this point. But anyway, let's go. First order in a while, months. So I'm excited. Thanks for coming along, guys. It's a beautiful day. I'll probably do this for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours. Go pick up Ruby, go back to the van. I'm thinking I might make some apple crisp. Not 100% on that though. But I still have some apples I need to use up, so yeah. All right, here we go. You guys, I got my first order. I think I put it in there. This is super exciting. Okay, first order back in a long time. I think it's 4 miles, 6, so it's a little bit like, what is that? It's like a little over $1.50 a mile. I generally like to go for a little bit higher, but I am not complaining because I'm back on the map and I'm super excited about it. So yeah, this is really fun. 6:25, you know? Let's go. I'm excited. It's from Chick-fil-A. I don't know what they're getting. I know the deal. I'm in an area, I decided to start off in an area that I'm really familiar with, so that I used to DoorDash in all the time. So that's where I am. And so I know these restaurants. I know what they ask for. I know all of it. I know the deal. I know the deal. I know where to pick up the food. Yeah, just to get back into it for a little bit, but yeah. It's exciting. Chick-fil-A, here we come. My DoorDash vlogging game is a little behind, a little off, a little rusty, but I got the pickup and I have the drink. And here we go. It's 7 minutes away. All right, because I haven't dashed in so long, I'm not a top dasher, which means I can't just dash whenever. So it was busy when I went online. I did the one order and now it's not. So that's the end of my dash. But it says I can sign up for 5 o'clock. I'm picking up Ruby at 6:30, so I might do that. Or I might try going to a different area that that's a little busier, because there's some other areas. So I did want to go around here just because it's familiar. So I'm going to just sit and give it a moment and see what happens. But yeah, and then we'll go from there. But so far, 6:25. I'm getting back into it. Sorry, my filming wasn't so great. I didn't film like the pickup and the drop off or anything, but I'll get better at it. I'm getting back into it. All right, so I went back online and I got another order. It's 3 something. I did sign up for the dash later from 5 to 6:30. And that'll give me time to go get Ruby after. But yeah, I went back online. Second order. Here we go. Super easy. I forgot how fun this is. Like when it goes well, when the orders come in and they're like ready for pickup and all that. I forgot how fun this is. Here we go. In and out. Boom. On the way to the customer. I forgot about this part because It always takes you on the runaround. The DoorDash GPS takes you on the runaround. It's 1618 and it brought me to the back. So now I gotta figure this out. Second delivery done. I think that was 5 something. So hey, I'm up over $10. All right, the next order came in right away. I was just getting into the car and it's a little bit bogus. I took a screenshot and it's because it's a double order. At least it's the same drop off. And the pay is like not, normally I would probably decline that, but I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to get my ratings back up, my acceptance ratings and all of that. So let me stop yapping and get going to this order because it's next on the list. Order number 3. I'm grateful for it. It's nice they have this little drive-through thing. That's so sweet. That one's a gift because they wanted me to take a picture of the receipt. So it's a gift because I was like, the names don't match. And then I did some further research and it says that it's a gift for somebody. So that's so sweet. Somebody got somebody some Chipotle and some ice cream. Pretty sweet. What kind of ice cream? Ben & Jerry's mint chocolate cookie ice cream. And a whole Chipotle meal with chips and salsa and everything. That sounds good. Good thing I ate that sub because I'm not actually hungry at all. But I mean, it makes it sound like I would eat their food. I wouldn't eat their food either. But like then I'd be like, oh, I need to go back and get myself some ice cream and some Chipotle. I don't feel that way now. I just want to bring them their food, drop it off, and keep my day going. But that's so sweet. That's nice. All right, I dropped that off, and so now, looking at this house. This is nice. I thought it said no. Oh, it is a dead end. Okay. Ah! There's some Halloween stuff going on here. Okay, back to business. Yeah, so I think I have about an hour and 15 minutes until my next dash because that was just a surprise. But I'm gonna keep checking the app because it seems like, when it gets busy, I'm trying to just get my ratings up so I can get into the dash now. I think I need to get 100 per month. I think that's what I don't know if it's changed in the last few months, but that's what it was before. And I don't know if it's by the last 30 days or by the month. If it's by the month, I think it's already October, I don't know, 22nd, 23rd. I'm not sure. 24th? I don't even know. It's one of those days. So to get 100, I mean, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it. But either way, I'm just going to try to do the best I can, get lots of deliveries in. So, but yeah, it went back to gray. I can't dash anymore for until 5 unless it gets busy again. So I'll see you at 5, guys. All right, I'm going to give you guys a little hint about this next pickup. All right, well, if you guessed Red Lobster, you guessed right because that's where this order's from. Yep, Red Lobster to go. And here we go. All right, so technically I'm still dashing, but it's just been really slow. I'm not getting any orders. So I think it's this good for the first day back. I think I'm gonna call it a day and I'm gonna make my way towards Ruby and head back to the van and maybe make a little something. Although I'm still full from that sandwich, so I might make a little something for dessert. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I'm dashing, and yeah, let's go get Ruby. Okay, I take it back. I was going into the app to turn off the dash and I got one order. I couldn't pass it up. I think it's a double order, 5 miles for $15. That is a great way to end the first day. That'll round it out to close to 45, I think, which is good. Not great, but it's good considering I've been doing a lot of other stuff today. So yeah, gonna go grab this order, then we're gonna go pick up Ruby, then we're gonna head back to the van. Yeah, that's the plan. It's from Shake Shake Shake, I think. We're off to the next pickup. Going well. So far, so good. I think we're getting a view up here, you guys. I think we're getting the classic Mount Rainier view in a minute. Look, at even with the brand new car, I got stuff all over the windshield. Well, not brand new, but you know, new to me car. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you can see the top of it over there. The beautiful, the one, the only, the Mount Rainier coming up on your left. And as usual, we are getting stuck with the traffic. On the left is also the trolley stop, a new addition in the last 5 years or so, or like 3 years. A very convenient, free trolley that can bring you all over some parts of Tacoma. Here we go, making our way towards the view, the beautiful view of Mount Rainier. We have the cool brick building, don't know what it is, but it looks pretty neat with the clock tower up against the sky and the setting sun. Here we go, let me pan in all its glory. The one, the only, behind the trees, mountain. There it is, guys, Mount Rainier. I think we can do a little better than that though, so bear with me. There we are. There we go. Except for that weird bridge in front of it. But yep, there's Mount Rainier. There we go. Boom, Mount Rainier. We're at pickup number 2. This place is pretty cool. There's this one table. I don't know where it is. I'm not sure we'll be able to see it, but it's pretty cool. It's like you sit on the floor around this round table and they have cool curtains. I don't know if we can peek in the window and see. I'd feel a little invasive. But, okay, so those, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's see, if nobody's at the table, I'll show. Oh, there's people there. Anyway. Okay. So I thought this was 2 pickups, 1 drop-off, but the names are different. So I'm thinking now it's two different drop-offs. So I'm gonna hurry up and get going. All right, we got the one done. The other one's 4 minutes away. Pow. And then I think I'm gonna go offline. But not bad, not bad. Those last 2 orders came through at the very end there. I just noticed they have a new feature. So I finished my dash and it gave me driving feedback, and it said that my braking was fine. I wasn't doing like heavy braking or whatever you call it, hard braking. I wasn't doing that. But they said I had 1 rapid acceleration. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to get these people their food quickly. But now, off to get Ruby. I'm no longer dashing. I'm not going to get any more orders for now. Plus, it's getting dark. I don't really like to drive in the dark unless it's like Friday or Saturday night. Those tend to be good dashing times. But, yeah. My eyes aren't what they used to be, and I'm fine with it. So, all right, I'll be back in a minute. Rubik's Cubes. Rubes, come here, Ruby. Come here, Rubes. I got the robes. This is the life we're living right now. Life on the go for a little bit. Did you have a good day, Rubes? You got to play? Next up, chill time. All right, I'm back in the van. And you know what I realized? I'm not hungry. So I was gonna cook. I do have some things in mind to cook, and I'm gonna save those for another time because that sub was so huge. I am not hungry. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna wind it down a little bit. I think, hi, Rubes. Do you want to say hi? Ruby hasn't been in this video as much, but she's got her own channel. So if you guys want to see more of Ruby, she's got her own channel that's all about her from her perspective. I'm really not in it at all. There's not a lot of talking, and it's kind of her day. A lot of dog parks and things like that. So the name of that is called Just Ruby. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to head on over there. It's pretty cool. It's fun. They're fun to film. I'll admit, I do the filming. It's not really her, but she is the star of that show. So anyway, I'm gonna start winding down. Call it a day. Not quite a night, but I'm calling it a day. And I had fun door dashing. So thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, could you please hit the thumbs up button? And if this is your first time watching my channel, I just did a big switch up. Well, not a big one, but it's my dog, myself. I live in a 2010 Ford Econoline. And I just recently got a 2015 Honda Pilot that I will be converting in the back a little bit, a very simple build. But I will also be using that to keep door dashing because I have been full-time door dashing and I took a break from it for a little bit, but I'm gonna get back to that. So I welcome you to subscribe and join along. And the ultimate goal is travel, which I've begun, some international travel, which I haven't started yet, and land and a tiny home. So I can just have a place where I can really just slow down and unwind, home base from which to travel. So I'm working towards that. I have that with my van now. My van can be a home base. Whether it's long-term parking in a city or long-term parking outside, you know, if I don't have to move it every single day, that's great. And I'm happy to move the Honda. Anyway, I think you guys get the idea. I don't need to keep talking about that. Oh my gosh, Rubes. Anyway, my eyes are heavy, and that's a wrap for this video, but I will see you guys soon. Very soon. I'll be going live on Sunday, but I'll put that post about that. And be well. Till the next one, you guys. Take care. Bye.